But it's interesting that you call me a propagandist because I want to play you. This was your reaction to when the hospital got
I'm
bombed.
a propagandist.
Well, no,
For the record.
I'm not calling
I'm a
you that.
propagandist.
I'm just saying. I'm going to play you.
I'm saying I am.
Okay, well then I want to
I'm
play.
saying I am.
I just
before
want to
you even play it.
Okay, I'm going to play the clip. This is your reaction to the bombing of the hospital the other night.
While I was in the process of getting ready for the stream, Israel enacted one of the singular worst strikes they have done thus far, and an Israeli airstrike hit the Al Ahli hospital in Gaza City, where thousands of civilians were seeking medical treatment and shelter from the relentless bombing campaign.
Now, interestingly, when you were saying that, I was coming on air too. And I took a position based probably on 30 years of being a journalist, including running major newspapers, working at CNN and others, of waiting, of just saying, I think we should just wait and see what has actually happened here, get clarification, see who's actually to blame before we start passing judgment. You raced in to assume.
You cannot be serious right now, Hasan. I've clowned you many, many, many times. Destroyed you many, many times when you thought you were this epic debater, but you got destroyed. And now you think you can debate Piers Morgan after losing to Destiny and Zerka. And a billion other random people we don't even know the names of because they're not clouded. And you lost to even them. You cannot be serious. You think you can debate Piers Morgan, and we saw how you got destroyed, and you think you're this great debater because you convinced yourself, and you're mad because everybody said you lose debates. No way. This is false. This is faked. You stole it from me. Literally, bro. Your ego is bigger than KSI's forehead. Your ego is the biggest of them all. Okay? You are not a good debater. That's why you lost all those debates with random streamers with 1,000 followers. That is why you got destroyed in these debates. That is why you cannot debate even a small person with a tiny little brain that destroys you in that debate. And people all agree that it destroys you. Like, you are not the debater. Like, we know that you have grown out of your nerd stage and went from watching yourself get cucked by Zerka and watching Zerka take your girl, and then you say, oh, I'm gonna be this huge F-boy now, and then you became this huge F-boy.
Slept with all the crusty band girls.
But it ain't the same with debates, bro. You cannot replicate a debater clearly because you are still a crap debater. You literally called him a propagandist, and then you could not answer why he's a propagandist. This is classic Hasan Cope. Yo, you are so retarded, okay? Patrick has a bigger brain than you, bro. You give up debates. Like, give it up again. You did the right thing. We clowned you for giving up debates. I am very, very sorry that we did, because you were right. That was your only big brain smart moment. Give up debates again and leave, because you are not that guy, bro. You are not the debater. You are not him. Like, you do not have a big enough brain of even the average man to debate another average man. You have the brain of a peacock. Okay, you cannot debate the crow. You cannot debate the seal. You cannot do these things. Piers Morgan looks like the seal. You cannot debate him. Why? Because you ain't got the biggest brain as him. You don't have the same brain as him. You don't have the same debate skills as him. This is why. You simply cannot debate him. Why you simply fail, and why it's funny to see you fall and fall again, because you're this guy who says, F Israel, all propagandas, F this, F this, F this, F anything that stands for morals or anything that's not communism regime and oppresses, kills, murders, tortures, and hurts anybody for having an opinion other than the state's opinion. And then you go on these debates to prove that communism is best. If you're the head of communism and the brain and works behind communism, it ain't gonna rise up again. Like, no wonder it failed. Cause you people are the people behind it. You small brainers, you peacocks are the ones behind it. You can't even think. Leave the big thinkers to the democracies. Leave us democracies to the thinkers. Let us think. Let the Socrates think, and don't let the peacocks like Hasan think. Okay, you are not replicating debates. You are not a good debater. You got destroyed in this debate, and you tried to call him a propagandist and call him many names, and you could not back it up. And then you said, literally, I heard him say, yeah, I'm a propagandist. I find no offense to that. Why do you find offense? That was not an own. That was not an own. You think that you're owning him because you're calling yourself a propagandist? Yeah, you are a propagandist. You go for whatever rhetoric that the left wants you to go for, and then you think that you're this big smart guy. Like, yeah, you are a propagandist. I will acknowledge that. But Piers Morgan is not. He's a fair, good guy. Sometimes he's been by. Sometimes he's at interviews where he says stuff where he just yells over people and it becomes a debate and it's pretty stupid. But for the most part, he's a pretty fair, honest, good guy, a funny guy, and a guy that goes against very radical things, whether it's on the right or the left. So yes, he is a fair guy, I'll say that. He's not the propagandist that you are speaking about. You are the propagandist. You're such a hypocrite. You cannot see through your own skin. Like you're this rich and you couldn't buy a mirror. Like you're multi-millionaire communist. Yeah, we know you're a hypocrite, but you also are not rich enough to buy a mirror. Like, you don't have to buy a fancy one. You can just buy like one from Ross, like or Walmart or whatever. You do not, or Western Eagle. Those are like $2. Like, you do not have to be this guy that does not own any mirrors and pretends like he cannot see himself, because we know you're rich enough to buy one. Like, you can, you're this rich from spreading communist propaganda, but you're not rich enough to buy yourself a mirror. Or even look in the billions of ones you have. Like, yo, you need help. You need serious help. You are not that guy. Ain't no way you called him a propagandist when all you've spread since you've been on the internet is propaganda when you were this nerd guy. Actually, I think calling the facts that communism is better, and then you get destroyed by someone who knows barely anything about facts, some meathead, and then you cry around to your mama. You're not even a smart nerd. You're literally a stupid, dumb nerd. You look like you know what you're talking about in the facts, especially back then, but you don't even know the facts or anything. You're not even the nerd that's actually good because he brings good things to the world, like intelligence and stuff. You're the bad nerd that takes away all the money and pretends like you're investing it. You're the you're the FTX type nerd. Like, you ain't even a good nerd, bro. You're a bad nerd. You don't even have the intelligence to back up looking like a geek like you did before. But now you evolved to this F-boy, meathead, whatever. But you're still retarded, so what does it matter?